Hey everyone, welcome to a new Rope for a Cue video, another Spotted Blacks video, and let's see how we get on. So you may notice a bit of a time skip between this video and the last video, which is actually when I did my best attempt, almost over 10 days. I did actually do some snooker sessions in between, but I either lost the footage or didn't do Spotted Blacks, so this is the sort of next Spotted Blacks in the sequence. As always though, before we get started, please take a moment to like the video if you do, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and put the bell on so you know when I upload a new video. So let's get straight into this one then, and 5 is the score to beat, which was from my last session on the 8th of June. This was the last session I did actually before I went on holiday, and it's actually the last session I've done to date, so I actually need to get back down to the club and get some more films, so I've got some more for you guys to watch. Be interesting to see how I do after such a long gap of doing these Spotted Blacks. I've actually only been to the club once since I got back from holiday, just because I've been so busy. Anyway, that's by the by. I also should say my cold is pretty much gone, so I'm able to do the commentary again, but I apologise if I do sound still a little bit stuffed up and tired, because I am still a little bit recovering from my cold. Yeah, and as a reminder, the graphics at the top will show the number of pots in the current attempt, which resets after every miss, the best attempt I've had this session, and then the all-time best. So even if I beat the all-time best in this session, the all-time best won't change until the end of the video, where you'll see like a results card. And yeah, so this is going all right so far. I think I'm getting better at this particular exercise. I'm learning to control my power a bit more. I think that's probably where I was going wrong. I was not being consistent with my power and hitting it too hard. I'm starting to, I'm good at that sort of shot where I'm slightly lower on the black and can just sort of roll it in and roll the white ball, the cue ball past. But it's this sort of shot I had been struggling with, where the white is slightly higher than the black, and I kind of have to force the cue ball off the cushion. But they see it as it's maybe a little bit short of pace, but basically puts me back to my starting position. The cue ball could be a little bit higher, if I'm honest. I did film some of this with my phone as well, so you get this alternative view. Jesus, that just about went in, didn't it? It wiped his feet, as the commentators will say. So yeah, so I got the alternative view with my phone. Unfortunately, I only filmed it in 1080 because I was running shy of storage space on my phone, so the quality of the side-on view is not so great. Certainly not as good as I would like it to be. I filmed the top view with my GoPro Hero 10. So yeah, so I've already matched my best. I missed that. That's annoying. I've already matched my best all-time best with 5 this session. So can I beat it? Can I get the magical 6? As you may remember, I got set this challenge by my coach as a sort of practice routine, and he kind of suggested that he wanted me to. I mean, he didn't literally sit out and say, right, by next time I see you, I want you to have done 10, but he's kind of suggesting that at my level I should be able to do 10 comfortably. So that's what I'm aiming for. I'm trying to get 10 in a row by the time I next see my coach, which I haven't booked a new session with my coach, but I'm hoping to do a session not next week, probably the week after. I just need to send him a message and ask for a slot, if you like. At some point I'll put the details of my coach up if anybody else is interested in getting coaching sessions from him. He's pretty good. I'm not really concentrating much on this particular session. If I remember, it was fairly non-eventful, I guess. Uneventful, is that the word? So I left myself pretty straight on this black, quite close to it though, so I should be able to screw back relatively comfortably for a similar shot, but I just don't get into it. I think because the cue ball was close to the black, I wasn't comfortable putting the key through the cue ball as I would normally, because fear of the cue ball coming back and hitting the cue end, the tip, I think they call it. And yeah, I didn't quite get into it, so it wasn't quite as good as I'd hoped. So yeah, that didn't quite go too well as planned. So back to 0 again, unfortunately. Just about get that in off the near jaw. But the cue ball is pretty much the same. Oh, the light's gone off. The other thing I should say, if you're new here, is I don't do this challenge indefinitely. I do it for 12 minutes, which is the length of a light. What I mean by that is the club I play in, you pay for the lights, you pay 20p for the lights, and that gives you 12 minutes. So I try and do it for a light session, but depending on when I started the actual challenge, sometimes I'm midway through a light session, so I end up having to put more money in and extend it. But I always keep a timer going, so I know it's 12 minutes. And I fast forward the respotting of the black so you don't see it, so which is why these videos aren't exactly 12 minutes. I got into that one quite nicely, a bit of screw back, but ended up too far up the table, which is very disappointing. Here's my need to. Oh, that was. I don't know what I was doing there. I still need to lose a bit more weight. I couldn't really reach that, and I think I'd just basically given up on it. So I just decided to just hit it, and ended up completely miscalculating the. I don't think it was a miscue, but I just completely miscalculated the power. Yet again, I've left myself quite straight on this one. Maybe I'm a little lower, and okay, I'm not too bad, but I think I am going to screw it back. But again, left myself too close to this black again. So this is quite a fine cut, finer than it looks, I think. Oh, nearly went in though. Disappointing. So back to 0 again. Hope you're enjoying these videos. I guess the good thing about going to see my coach soon is I like to think he's going to give me some different exercises to try. So whilst I'm going to continue to do these exercises, I'll probably drop them down to maybe like once a month or something like that, or once every 2 weeks, and introduce some other ones in so they're not so repetitive. And that's actually the end of this session. That'll be the 12 minutes up, and the best I could manage is matching my previous session, which was on the 8th of June. So I don't update the current best if I match it, so the current best still stays at 8th of June. But 5, at least I'm consistent. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please do watch some of my other videos, including my long reg challenges and some of my other chill out videos, and I'll see you on the next one.